So, wanted to talk about excuse me, four things that I feel that are crucial to having long-term success in this business. Because I know a lot of you are new, but these, what I feel is like the most important things that if you focus on these four things, you'll last in this business and you'll have a long-term successful career. First, I think money management is very important. I've had agents that are very good at going out and writing business, but if they're not good at managing their money and setting money aside for future lead orders, uh, they're in and out of the business. So you got to be responsible with your money. I'm going to get into a little bit more detail in that in a minute. Uh, Consistently working leads kind of goes back to, I think that kind of goes hand in hand with money management. If you're good at managing your money, you're going to be able to consistently order leads, which means you're going to consistently have that steady flow of leads coming into you every week. If you have enough leads coming into you, there's no reason that you need to be doing anything else. I mean, I've strictly focused on final expense for 18 years. I haven't had to do anything else. I've always had enough leads coming in that it gets to the point where I wish that there were more hours in the day. To me, I want to be a master at final expense. I don't want to just dip into final expense and just offer it as a option to a client. This is my main focus. And personally, I think that you can do very well financially if you just focus on one thing and stick with it. And that's what it takes. A long-term career, you got to be able to have that steady lead flow coming in. You also need to have some structure. You need to know what your day is going to look like on a regular basis. I think you need to decide as an agent too if you want to focus on field sales or if you want to focus on telesales. I don't think you need to be dipping into one and dipping into another. Figure out what you want to focus on, whether it's the telesales or the field sales. And learning a presentation. Structure is important, especially if you're looking to build a team in the future. You want to be able to replicate yourself. And that's really my ultimate goal. That's why I do these trainings. I try to teach people what has worked for me. And with that, I'm hoping that more and more buy in and start to follow and use the presentation that I'm teaching them, because then when they're successful with it, then they're able to train their agents, and then everybody's kind of on the same page. So that's kind of what it takes, is just having a little bit of structure, learning a presentation, get good enough that you can get to the point that you can teach it to others. And work ethic. I could spend all day, every day working with you and teaching you what it's going to take to be successful in this business. But if you can't get out of bed in the morning and go out and do it, then don't waste your time doing the rest of this. Don't waste your time learning everything if you're not willing to put the time in. Uh, so I think work ethic is probably, maybe I need to move this to number one, because like I said, I mean, it's great to learn everything, but if you don't want to go out there and do it, don't waste your time learning it.